Hey guys, we are looking at our Thermaltake case again today. We're going to be replacing these two fans over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back. So we have two just standard cheap 80mm fans. We're going to go ahead and open the top and we're going to replace these two fans because they are kind of noisy. So the first thing we want to do is just take these two screws off, remove the top. And you can see these are the two fans we're going to be replacing today, just because they're a little bit louder. There's nothing wrong with them, they're not broke, but we're just going to go ahead and replace them. So we're going to twist this back around. Let's go ahead and remove these 8 screws. Now that we have the fans loose, you want to follow our power cables here, and it looks like we're going to have to remove this side panel off now. And it looks like they are wired up to this junction box. So we're going to take these fans out. So here's one, there's the other. And pull them up. And now let's go ahead and grab our new fans, which is the Be Quiet 80mm fans. These are really super quiet fans, and hopefully it's going to make our rig a lot quieter as it's running. So we want to make sure our wire is towards the bottom, and the way you know if the fan's going to be blowing air in this way or this way, we want the air to blow outward. So to know that is when you see these support pieces here, that means the air is going to be sucking in and blowing out. So that's how you know that. So you want to put that towards the back here, and we already have our first screw started. And we can go ahead and screw in that first fan. Alright, and like I said, second fan's going to be the same thing. Where you see these support beams are at on the fan, you know that flow is going to be going pushing that way. So you just make sure that's the open side, and make sure your wire is facing down so it's easy wire management later on. Put our screws in. Alright, we got them all screwed in. So now we can make sure our wiring is nice and neat. We can get it plugged into our controller block here, and this is actually Velcro, so we can actually pull it out a little bit. Make sure we get these in here. And there you go. Now we can get our side back on. And get our top back on. This project's done. So that's how easy you can replace your two 80mm fans on this particular case. And there's our two fans now installed, ready to go. And like I said, it's always good to turn them a little bit, make sure they are flowing and there's nothing in the way. We can go and power it up and do a test run and make sure it's fully working for us. And here's our fans now, and they are super quiet. I love these fans.